Getting ready to retire, but you don't know where, and you have an idea in your head of where you want to retire maybe and what your needs might be, well, I have a suggestion for you on where you might consider to retire. I'll be back in a moment with some tips. Hello, I'm Errol Wirtz, Associate Broker with Landmark Realty in Hays, Kansas. What are your priorities to retire? Is it housing? Well, we have affordable housing for you here in a small town on I-70, midway between Kansas City and Denver. So if you want to go to the big city, it doesn't take long to get there, 4 to 5 hour drive time. But the housing, we have a new development on the east side of town. They're building homes at what we call zero entrance. You know, when you get older and you don't want to go up and down steps, a zero entrance home is what you might be looking for. That is a home where you have no steps to enter. And they're building these homes that are going to be 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, double car garage. And there's not going to be any special assessments. You'll have your regular taxes, but no special assessments in this new development. Recreation? Well, I'm sure you've worked all your life and now you want to retire and enjoy the things that you like. Golf, maybe fishing, hunting, swimming, boating. Well, those are available. In Hays, there are 2 golf courses, the Smoky Hill Country Club and the Hays Public Golf Course. And if they're full and you still want to golf, you can go 16 miles to the west to Ellis, Kansas, and they have the Ellis Country Club. Lakes? Oh, yes. We're on the high plains, but you think we're all dry. Well, we're not. Within a 50-minute drive radius of Hays, you'll be able to go to one of 3 lakes. To the west would be Cedar Bluff Lake. To the north would be Webster Lake. And to the east would be the large, clear, one of the clearest lakes in Kansas, Wilson Lake. Cedar Bluff and Webster Lake have a cabin area. Some cabins are for rent, some are for sale. You can fish, and you can boat, and you can swim. And then in the fall, all 3 of these lakes have public hunting grounds. If you're an avid hunter, for deer, for pheasant, for quail, and, well, also ducks at these lakes. Healthcare facilities, when we get older, we're sometimes not as healthy as we were when we were younger, so we look for facilities that can meet our needs. And Hays Medical Center, a regional medical center, is one of the finest in the western half of the state. In fact, I would grade it one of the better hospitals in the state of Kansas. It has the DeBakey Heart Institute, where they have open heart surgery, and they have a good staff. And also they have a cancer center, which they have an excellent trained staff. And to keep you in shape, they have a wellness center with trained people, trained staff to help you exercise, get the type of exercise that is beneficial to you. They have a swimming pool in the wellness center. And if you would rather go to the Hays Recreation Center, you can do that as well. They have a fitness center, and they have, the other part of the center is that they have adult programs, a whole list of programs from, well, all year long, winter, spring, summer, fall. They have programs for adults and children. And if you're a sports fan and you like college sports, I'll tell you, you won't be left out here. Fort Hays State University, one of the top universities in the state of Kansas. Well, they provide great football, nationally ranked football team, basketball, men's and women's teams, nationally ranked, baseball, soccer, nationally rated team. So if you're a college sports fan, Fort Hays State University will meet those needs. Plus, if you're over 65, you can take any course out there that you'd like. You know, you may have been in college getting ready for your career, lifelong career, and you thought, well, you know, I took all these courses to get a degree in my specific area of expertise, and, you know, there were some courses that I wished I would have taken, Well, you can take these at Fort Hays State University. And again, if you're over 65, they're free. Plus, there's entertainment. There are many, there's the Hayes Symphony Orchestra that performs in the Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center, one of the most outstanding arts centers in Kansas, actually. Some notable people have come to Hayes and said what an outstanding facility that is. Safety, when you retire, you want to be in the community that's safe. And I can tell you that I've been here 50 years, and it's probably the safest community I've ever lived in. Good police department, good sheriff's department. The crime rate is low. Cost of living? Well, I think it's comparable to any place else. It could be a little lower. Taxes are. The city commission has not raised the mill levy for, I'm going to say, 3 to 4 years. So your taxes aren't going to be raised tremendously like some other communities do. Transportation. If you're lacking your own personal transportation, there is the access van that's available at a reasonable price, and there's also the convenience cab. And once you retire, and maybe you didn't have time when you had your regular vacation to see some parts of the United States or of the world, well, you can from Hayes, because you can go to the Hayes Regional Airport. There's United Express jet service to Denver twice a day. And once you get to Denver, you can see the world. I-70 just runs to the north part of Hayes. And as I said, it's midway between Kansas City and Denver. If you have a motorhome or if you have a travel trailer, well, you have easy access to get on the interstate and travel all over the United States, Canada, or Mexico. So this is the place that you might really want to consider to retire in. And if you'd like more information, you can call me, Errol Wirtz, at Landmark Realty, 785-623-1634. That's 785-623-1634. If you like this information, click the like button below. And if you'd like to leave a comment, well, I'd appreciate that. I'd really like you to subscribe to our channel. And we'll be back next week with more information about living in Hayes, Kansas. See you then.